Welcome to this guided meditation for coming to awareness of sound. I invite you to find a comfortable seat, either on a chair or with your feet flat on the ground. You can also have a seat on a cushion or anywhere where you have your hips a little bit higher than your knees. It's important that you feel comfortable, that your spine is in a neutral position up tall. Let your hands rest in your lap or your thighs to support a softening feeling of the shoulders. And please do not listen to this meditation while driving. I invite you to close your eyes and keep a soft gaze forward and downward towards the earth if you choose to not close your eyes. Close your lips and gently breathe in and out through your nose. Your breath should be quiet, long, and patient, reflecting all the spacious qualities you'd also like to see in your mind. We'll get started here by doing a little count out to 10 wonderful, patient, calming breaths. And as I do so, please feel free to remain focused on your breath with about 25% of your effort. And then another 25% of your effort can go on the count to not lose count of it as you're following me. And the remaining 50%, let's just have this on attention to spaciousness around you. Please feel open, relaxed, and even a little bit joyful. And if you become distracted from the count, just join me back wherever I'm at. As we exhale, that will be 1. Your next exhale is 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's just rest in the presence of your breath. You can let go of any of the effort. In the stillness and quiet here, we'll set our intention as mentioned earlier. This is a meditation on sound, so commit to staying right here on your seat, working with sound awareness. I'll let you know when your time is up. The commitment is to the practice and the attempt and the noticing. We'll stay with that process regardless of its perfection or lack of perfection. Today, the goal is to notice sound and our mind's response to sound. May ourselves and all beings benefit from our efforts today. So as you rest here with an upright posture, breathing gently in and out through the nose, we open to the experience of sound. Without looking for sound, without trying to go and find sound, we notice the sound that we're arising in our awareness. Some sounds steady, others come and go. We let it in, and when it's gone, we notice that too. Noticing sounds and perhaps equally noticing the spaces between. The moments of quiet. As we rest here, present with sound, any time that you notice the mind has wandered off to something other than sound, or wandered off into a story about sound, simply let that go and return to your intention. Again, today's intention is resting peacefully in the presence of sound, noticing sound. Can we notice sound and be present with sound without even giving those sounds a label? The sound of your breath, for example, at what point in your awareness does it shift from sound to sound of breath? And there's no right or wrong answer, just something to explore in your mind. Likewise, sounds on the street, at what point do they shift from sound to the sound of a car? Sound versus the sound of a person walking, sound versus leaves crinkling as you walk. And then beyond the labeling of sound, is there a story that's applied to sound? Maybe a visualization? Which part of the experience of sound is the experience itself? And which part of the experience of sound is in your mind? That's something to think about. Again, there's no right or wrong answer, but notice what arises for you when you think about that. How does your mind work? Just stay with the intention, experiencing sound. Is there any separation between your experience of sound and the mind's story about what sound is? Could you experience a sound if you didn't have a name for it? Because even the name for unknown noise itself is a form of labeling. And also notice how when we label sound, some sound gets labeled as pleasant, others unpleasant. As much as possible, let's let it all be equal. Just simply sound. Notice how sound itself is continuously moving, changing, coming and going. So also through this process is your experience of sound. The labels we give, the judgment, sound being good or sound being bad, it's all changing, moving, and in flux. None of it is fixed. None of it remains any one way. Each sound full of equal potential to be soothing, jarring, frustrating, or gratifying. How could that be? And as we sit here experiencing sound, what comes into your curiosity? Just continue being present with the sound. Continue staying open to what arises. Continue to return to sound when you notice the mind has wandered. I will let you know when you've reached the end of your time commitment for today. Just stay present with sound for a few more breaths. You're welcome to remain here or slowly begin to take deeper breaths and open your eyes without leaving your seat. Taking in the world around you, remembering that everything you notice through sound, sight, smell, taste, and sensation, all of it is filtered in its unique way through your unique mind. And that noticing this has the potential to change you, to change all beings around you, and the potential to change your world.